Look at Wesley. Ugliest motherfucker in the chat. Wesley. My guy. My guy. So we're going to let everybody get in here. Audio sound good? Everything sound good, Wesley? Stop before I sock you. Wesley, everything sound good? You piece of shit? Stop. I'm just going to assume everything sounds great. What up, Robert? What's going on, everybody? Gonna go ahead and let everybody get in here. I'm assuming the emails work great. I got no DMs talking about a link. So I was gonna say, I'm gonna say nothing yet. What's going on, UK people? 12 o'clock midnight for UK people. 2 people just said that. So anyone in the United Kingdom, you're up late. I feel like I hear somebody's mic. For sure. That's why they're allowed to unmute themselves. Okay. Give about 5 to 10 minutes. Let everybody get up in here real quick, and then we'll go ahead and get into discussing. So you got abortion. Hey, let me see. Damn. A lot of people talking about. I had a few people hit me up and say that they were taking Bitcoin shorts. Great, using the strategy. Multiple people made some money off of some Bitcoin shorts. That's great. That's great to see already. Weekend trading. I told you guys, Bitcoin does respect this strategy just as much, almost as much as most other pairs. Maybe not as much as like GJ, but the link for the actual video is going to be sent out by tomorrow night. I'm going to put that on YouTube and code it or whatever so you guys can get to it easier. And then, yeah, it'll be all good. But, yeah. Yeah, this is my only trading strategy, Costas. How many girlfriends will Forex trading get me? Wesley, being as ugly as you are, it's not going to help, buddy. I don't think so. Come on, bro. I had 10 girlfriends before Forex. How quickly I've seen someone be successful off this method? I think someone in my mentorship, about a week. I've seen someone in a week go crazy. You know what I'm saying? But they were already, I mean, I can't lie to you guys. Like they were already, they just needed that little push. You know what I'm saying? Someone said, what's your body count? No cap. We'll go to the next question. Are you going to do a booty eating seminar? Absolutely, bro. I want to probably be in person, but we'll get some planned out for LA. For sure. Someone said they back tested the strategy and it went 11-4-13. That's amazing. Someone said, why do I always wear a hat? Oh no. I'm not the type to do my hair. Turn these lights on real quick because it looks stupid. I didn't even change anything. Hold on. I don't change anything either. Oh, there. That's no. Purple. Yeah, it's whatever. Okay, we're gonna wait a little bit longer, like 5-10 more minutes. like 5 more minutes actually, and then we're gonna go ahead and hop into some talk. But any questions, guys? Any questions? Do I still use Lux? Not as often. It's very good to have, but I don't use it. Someone just asked a question. Somebody literally asked, "Can I ask a question?" Question mark. That was your one question you get. Now you don't get no more. And the answer is no. Does this work with FTMO? This what the fuck? Kind of stupid ass. FTMO is just the same thing as trading forex. There's nothing different. This works with anything. Could you explain taxes? No. I'm not explaining taxes. But taxes suck. Especially in California. Taxes suck. If you guys, I don't even know what I was gonna say. Nothing. Do you journal? God, the chat is literally, I can barely even see a single message. It's going crazy. Wow. I'm about to throw up trying to read this chat. What do I think about FTMO? I think FTMO is good. I think FTMO is great. I think, yeah, if you can get on FTMO and pass, and you're going to be making good money because they'll fund you some pretty large accounts. I think they have a $200,000 account now. Might actually do a YouTube video on getting funded with FTMO. I'm not sure. Damn. That shit is going crazy right now. Can barely fucking see it. My God. Do you journal your trades? Somebody literally copy and paste that 1,000 times. I don't journal my trades, no. It's on my trading view sometimes. Sometimes I'll just delete them. I don't really care. But I mean, it's all in the history. All right, we're gonna just get into it. I mean, these are some decent questions. They're just coming really fast. Yeah, a lot of good questions. They're decent questions, but nothing that really needs to be answered towards the strategy yet. Could we use this with the RSI / Bollinger Band combo? I don't recommend using the RSI Bollinger Band combo because it's a little bit lagged. Sometimes you're gonna take a buy entry too early and it's gonna continue going down. And then eventually it'll come back up. But I come to find out it's kind of lagged, you know what I'm saying? So I don't really recommend using that anymore. I mean, it's good though, it works, but it's just the lag on it is just kind of ridiculous. Need to come up with something better than that. Let me go ahead and close everything out. Get into some quick little recap, I guess. No more questions. The questions aren't bad or anything. They're just not really like, you know, how do you do taxes, or why don't you use the 200 moving average, or yeah, I'm not gonna answer questions like that. But share the screen real quick and go over kind of a recap of the strategy itself. Okay. Anybody that didn't make yesterday, here's a recap, and anybody who snuck in, here's a recap for you as well, because there's nothing we can do about you people who sneak in. So basically what we're looking for on the H4 is something simple as this right here, right? It's a buildup, it's a resistance, right? Two large wicks to the upside is a resistance. This means that trade will most likely go down, or price will most likely come down, okay? Is that enough for us to just take a sell position? Absolutely not. So what are we gonna do? We're gonna add our 8 SMA, smooth moving average, our 50 SMA, smooth moving average, and then our Kaizen Sen. Simply go to indicators, type in ICH, Click the Ichimoku Kinko Hayu by Kavank. For real, 3762. Click this one. Okay. Go ahead and go to the settings on that. And go ahead and turn everything off but the Kaijon Sen. And you can make that whatever color you want. I make it black. It's the easiest for me to read, but that's how you do it, okay? 8 SMA, 50 SMA, and then this. That's it. That's all we're using, okay? When we saw price build up right in this area, right? We saw this build up here. We knew we could probably take a short position, right? I mean, not right exactly, because we're not just going to take a random short position, but we knew we could look for short positions on a smaller time frame and get a proper entry, okay? We went down to our 15, and we waited for price to close below our moving averages, okay? At least these two moving averages here, right? The Kaijon Sen and the 8. The 50 is not as important. As you can see, sometimes price will break below and it'll take a minute before it actually reaches the 50, such as this case here. We actually could have caught, you know, an extra, not much actually here, but we missed out on 10 pips by waiting for this. Actually more, because we're here now, okay? Missed out on 10 pips, 15 pips just by waiting for it to get to the 50. But either way, we could have taken our short position on the break of these two moving averages, okay? Simply put your stops above that high and then target some major lows. Very simple, and that is the strategy itself, okay? Now, when it comes to this strategy, guys, there's going to be a lot of reasons that are going to make you want to get out of the trade, and this is going to smash take profit, guarantee it. Things that are going to make you want to get out of the trade are things that are not important. And I talked about this yesterday, but I'll talk about it again today. Okay. 15-minute supports / resistances does not mean get out of the trade. Okay. Do not mark support and resistance on small time frames and start worrying about them. It's bullshit. Okay. What if you closed here? Look at all the pips you just missed. Okay. I'm not sure if it ever reached this point, but let's just say, for example, that was your target. Target would have got hit, but guess what? Because you had marked a pretty decent looking support here on the 15, boom, 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 another fat rejection started to come up. You close here, bro, you're literally missing out on over 50 pips, okay? Something you don't want to close is because of support and resistance on smaller time frames, okay? Now, if you're on your H4, right, you're on your H4, check this out. There was never support here in these areas that I have marked up right here. Look at that's nothing. Okay, right here, yeah, maybe. But realistically, a lot of the time, support and resistance on small time frames are nothing on the higher time frames, okay? Now a support was made here, okay? Now a support was made here. We're at the weekend, so I mean, I can't say nothing. But let's say next week, price holds there. We could easily go to our 15 and wait for our price to actually come and break above our moving averages again. And we can easily take a long position there. Say it's there. Target our highs. Stops below, and we can have a little setup for next week, okay? Be very careful. It's going to be Sunday, so not the greatest time to trade, but that's pretty much what we're looking for all in all, okay? Very simple. There's a little recap for you guys on what we're looking for and a couple of reasons to not exit your trade early just because you saw support or you saw resistance on a small little baby time frame, such as the 15. You're going to miss out on a lot of extra pips, okay? Especially if you close here. Look at all this right after. Boom, okay? Another thing, if price closes above your moving averages, do you want to get out? Absolutely not. Close below the moving averages is just showing you that momentum is going to the downside. Close above them does not mean it's time to panic. Let's get out. Trust that resistance, trust that support, and trust your targets, okay? Trust your targets because you use your H4 and you use your price action, which remember, guys, price action is always more valuable than moving averages, right? Because price action is real. It's solid. It's there. Moving averages are kind of invisible. Nobody can see these but us, okay? So remember, price is going to respect price action more than the moving averages on higher time frames, okay? Always remember that, okay? Any questions so far about that? Leslie, shut your boy. Mike said, could you repeat? I will literally kick you out of this fucking Zoom right now. Which one usually starts the swoop? It's most likely going to be the Kaijon Sen, but I wouldn't enter that sell until you close above your 8 moving average. Actually, no, it's usually going to be, yeah, it just depends, I guess. Usually it's going to be the 8 moving average, but the Kaijon Sen needs to sweep it secondly before you can really go, okay? Which pairs does it work on best? All of these pairs here, okay? GJ, GBP USD, Euro USD, GBP odd, US 30, German 30, NAS 100, and Bitcoin. Okay, gold it does work on, but in a different way. Kind of have to use smaller time frames, but we'll go over that in a bit too. But this is basically how you're going to look at your trades, okay? Very simple, nice risk to reward, very, very sexy. I'm using market structure for the H4 or the daily to find out which way we're moving. Okay, that's pretty much it when it comes to that. Okay, so let's go over some more examples here. I think I can show you guys a couple more trades I took. Nope, didn't save. Oh, see, I think I had some gold trades. No, didn't save either. Okay, well, let me take off this ice real quick because it's kind of hurting my wrist. Looking at gold, we're going to pretty much do the same thing, right? We're going to do the same thing. But a lot of times, as you can see, gold will wick a lot. So you have to be very careful with your stop losses and your take profits, okay? Very, very risky to trade gold. But I do recommend that you do try it because you make a lot of money on gold. Okay, if you can master gold, you're going to be set. Okay, right here we have a buildup. Boom. Right there we had our buildup. Go to our 15. Okay, as you can see, moving averages has not reached it yet. If we go to our 5 minute, or we can use our 5 minute and confluence with our 15 too. It's going to be a lot more useful. So boom, price right there is closed below on the 5. 15 minute we have not reached yet, but remember with gold, sometimes you got to enter earlier, so it might be better to use that 5. Okay, we take our short position here. Going back to our H4, that's too small. Going back to our H4, we'd have to take a position like this, and we could target the bottom of that M pretty much. So see, it's not as clean as you'd like it to be, but it's still a trade nonetheless. So let's say we took this trade here. It's like a little bit over a 1-to-1, and we let this play out. Looks like our moving averages are doing their job. At this point, we also have the setup on the 15 for sure. Okay, we close below in this area. Not much of a difference in price there, but boom, price floods, okay? Price floods. So that buildup ended up holding, and we ended up crashing for a lot of pips, right? Okay. We also may have a nice setup here using basic price action again. Okay, former resistance, now a quick support, rejecting our Kaizen Sen as well. Okay, gonna go ahead and go to our 15 or our 5 better. And we're gonna see if we can catch us a quick little entry here. But we're gonna need something nice. Right there, we pretty much broke above. Boom, we could easily have our stops below. And then we would pretty much wanna target most likely, we're gonna probably, God damn, why does it do that? We're gonna, oh my God, are you serious right now? We can get this guy, boom. We'd most likely want to target either our highs here. So this would be our first target in here because of this buildup we have down in this area. And then we would actually want to target secondly, if we want to hold some runners, we'll go ahead and target up in this area again. Same stops, and then we'll let that run from our 5 minute. So I think 5 minutes better for gold, 100%. Okay. And then take profit 1 smashed. Definitely going to take most of our profit there, but we're going to try to see if we can hold for our next take profit. Okay, we could have caught a good about 110 pips there too off gold. And then we would have got either broke even. Obviously, we're not going to hold that the whole trade. So we would have made money there and then broke even after on the rest of our positions. But pretty similar to everything else, but doesn't respect you as much on gold, especially because if you're like, look, let me show you guys something. Look at our 5 minute setup, right? We got our 5 minute setup right here. But if we would have went to our 15, we didn't have a setup yet. Watch. We got our setup there. Okay. But by that point, we already would have missed out on 52 pips. You see what I'm saying? So gold happens really fast. There's lots of wicks. As you can see, a wick to our take profit. You got to be very careful with gold, okay? hit the auto button at the bottom right hand of the screen when you change. Oh, okay. Oh. Okay. So somebody said, could we have taken cells after this pretty much this buy? And the answer is 100% yes, because look, right? We could have taken a sell here. We actually could have taken a decent sell here, right? We have a major support down here that still needs to be touched. And we have a giant bearish candle that just closed below our previous support. So right off this trade, we could have easily said, okay, let's look for a sell position, okay? Going down to our 15, we can use our 15 or 5. Here on the 5, we're pretty good setup as well. So we'll just take our short position here, and we could actually target. Oh, stretch this out so nothing stupid. We easily could have pulled this out and targeted, again, our next support with our stops at a 1-to-1 ratio. Boom, just like that. And then we could have actually just took a trade just simply there, okay? Where take profit did get smashed right there for a total of, boom, 150 pips. So good call. People were saying that we could take sells there. 100% true. Great fucking call. You guys are definitely seeing things now, okay? Of course. So we have stuff like this, right? We have support build up here, right? Where did that rejection first occur? Boom, right there. We had a nice rejection. We easily could have went to our 15 or our 5. I still recommend the 5 here on gold. And boom, there's our buy entry there. Take a long position. Go ahead and check out our 15 to see if things look good. Okay. Could have either waited for it to hit because it's so close at this point, right? And we probably, I didn't, that's not my actual stop loss, by the way, guys. It would have been like that. But, you know, let's say we did want to wait for our 15, which in this case we might because it was so close. We can probably take a position like that and be more honest with ourselves here. Go into our H4, have our stop. Oh my God, really? Have our stops below this support line. If price breaks that support line with more than a wick, we're out anyways. But there's our 15-minute entry there. H4, we can just target a couple different zones here. Okay, we have some decent buildup in this zone off that to that. So I would target that. It's more than a 1-to-1. And then secondly, I would want to target these highs in this area and just kind of hold some runners and see if we can get a little bit of extra money juiced out of this trade. Okay, with that being said, look at this beautiful, beautiful 15-minute entry. This is very sexy. This looks good. Okay, it looks like a perfect trade the way this candle formed here. Okay, so let that play out. Support made. Like I said, we don't look at support resistance on the M15, but sometimes price does take a while to hit take profit. As you can see, we may lose here. We may win. It just depends because we are getting closer to take profit, but we're just creating a shit ton of resistance. And, you know, sometimes you do look at the 15 resistances. If it starts to make so much resistance that it's going to be visible on the H4. Okay, at this point, price is really, really, really taking a long time to make any moves. On the hourly, we do have some resistance that built up here. Okay, H4, it is a resistance here. So we may actually close on this rejection here. We might have closed up in this area if it was live and we're watching it, okay? But let's say we didn't close, and let's say right here, price closed above our moving averages again, and we said, let's take another long position, targeting the same zone. Stops below, we could actually target the same zone. And let's just say we do that. What would have happened here? So much consolidation, it's ridiculous. Ugh. See, this is what I'm talking about with gold, though, guys. This is gold. This is pretty much how trading gold feels. Okay, most likely going to get stopped out. Very, 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 very ugly trading gold. Like I said, huge resistance was made here. Most likely, you're going to be, I'm not even going to say most likely, 100%. That was this, bro, we entered this trade, and it ended up hitting stop loss if you waited a week, okay? Nobody's fucking holding this trade for a week. This resistance was made, we're out. We're way out, okay? Gold is ugly, guys. I mean, like I said, if you can trade gold, you can make some good money, but gold is ugly. You're going to lose a lot. You're going to win more than you lose, but with gold, you got to really take some precise entries. You really got to watch it because one thing about gold, is that it reacts to news like fucking crazy. So if you're not up to date on your US news, you're going to get fucked on that as well. Someone said, is the video glitching or is everything smooth? Let me know real quick so I know. Smooth, 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 smooth. Perfect. Okay, so if it's glitchy for you, then your computer sucks probably. But yeah. Here we go. Okay, gold. That's how I trade gold. I use my 5 minutes. I don't trade gold very often. With this is, I mean, I do trade gold pretty often, but what I'm trying to say is I don't recommend trading gold as often because it is a little more difficult to work with, and you need to be able to know what you're seeing, and you need to trade the news as well with gold. So that's why it's hard for me to just sit here and teach you. Let's teach you how to trade gold. Like, it's hard. Okay, it's really hard. So stay away from gold as much as you can unless you're ready to learn how to trade news and pay attention to news events and all that good stuff. Then I wouldn't use gold with this strategy by itself, or you're gonna make money, but could be close to break even with the way gold moves. Just wicks so much. Okay. GBP odd is beautiful, but it does move like gold somewhat. As you can see, it does have like these wicks. But it's way more smooth. You're gonna win hella with gold with the GBP odd. Okay. Look at this beautiful resistance we had here. All right, beautiful resistance. Go to our 15. Oh, am I on the 15 marking that? Oh, I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. So I can close that out then. Let's take a look at some trades. I mean, we have some nice twin tower looking setups here. And we'll go ahead and put that replay mode on that fat rejection. Oh, shit. Going down to our 15, we have a while for our price to hit below our moving averages, correct? So what if we go to our 5 minute and look for a smoother, faster entry? We'll check this out. Actually got our entry a couple candles ago, right? We took our short position. Go to our H4. Oh my God. All right, go to our H4. Stops above. And we target that strong rejection zone. It's a nice little 1 to 2. Go back to our 5 and see how price reacts. Go to our 15 and see we didn't even get an entry till there, meaning that if we would have just gone to our 5, we caught an extra 15 pips on this trade just by going to a smaller time frame. Okay. Go to our 30 to watch this take place because I don't feel like waiting. But take profit ultimately was smashed for 57 pips. Okay, makes sense. Beautiful H4 resistance. Nice. Okay. Another quick trade. Boom. Look at this. Okay. Here's an example of someone I want to see. I want you guys to see. Okay. Oh shit. Can't pinpoint everything, right? This is support. Support was made. We'll go to our 15. Let's see if we get an entry. Boom. Got our entry, right? Let's take our long position. Pull this out. Go to our H4. Stops below. Boom. Targeting, maybe this zone here where we have a wick, a couple wicks, a few wicks in this area. Maybe that's our trade setup right there. Okay, maybe we get a little 1-to-1. Gotta make sure it's a 1-to-1, or else that's garbage. Go back to our 15 and see what happens, right? Boom. Guess what? We got taken out, right? We got taken out here for 35 pips, right? We did. We got taken out. So guess what we do now? We go back and we check our H4. Guess what? We're still rejecting that zone. This wick just happened to take us out, but guess what? We're still rejecting that support zone. Go back to our 15. We need to get another entry. Boom. Long position. Stops below. Again, okay? Targeting our zone. I think we had build up in, I think it was this area. Let me go to our H4 and check. Okay. We have build up. Yes, about this area. Okay. Stops below that wick now. And we'll go to our 15 and we'll take another buy. Okay. We took another buy. We just lost 35 pips. We're in another buy. Re-entry. Re-entered. And boom. Take profit was smashed for 51 pips. So overall, we took 2 trades. We made 15 pips. Better than taking that loss and moving on. You see what I'm saying? That's why we have to be honest with ourselves when we back test and, really look like, okay, did we catch 50 pips off the back or 35 pips off the back? Or would we have gotten taken out and had to re-enter? Well, in this case, we had a big rejection before this one actually took off. Okay. Ultimately, could have had some runners run to this zone or even this zone, right? Just to see what would have happened. Take profit destroyed. Both of them got destroyed there. So as you can see, we could have actually ended up holding with some runners for about 220 pips, right? Pretty simple. Okay. When do you place your stops to break even? It's a good question. Once your target one is hit, stops go to break even, and you're going to take a lot of your profits off the table. Okay. Stops to break even is something that I wouldn't recommend doing until you're at least halfway to your target or at least at a 1-to-1 ratio. But I would still take a lot of profit too whenever I switched to break even, 100%. Okay, so let's go ahead and do something real quick. We can go GJ. I don't know if it's going to let me. Well, let's just say, for example, I don't know how far it's going to let me go. Let's just do like right there. I think we should be good here. I'm not 100% sure. Here we're on the H4, right? Got some build up here. Just quick example. Let's just say took our long position here. Stupid build up right there. So we'd have to take a 1-to-1 here. Trades, it's an okay. Remember, this is still resistance here though, but it's like a decent build up trade. Probably have our second zone there. It's an okay trade, but only thing I don't like about this trade is that it looks like we could still hit this zone. Plus it's like resistance and support. But let's just say we take this trade just to see how it goes. See if we can make some quick, 28 pips. Not a big loss here. Take profit smashed. Okay. And like I'm gonna do this so you guys can see like live. I don't know what's gonna happen. I rewind it in a random spot, and we're gonna kind of see. And motherfucker, I knew it. I'm not even gonna cheat here, but that was definitely a sell position. Type of 1 in the chat though if you saw that, and I didn't. Anybody? Well, you guys are better than me. Yep. So that's a setup right there. I can tell you 100% that's a setup. Go to our fuck. I knew it. Oh no! I went to my 5 and then it reset the whole chart. That's garbage. Okay. That is just garbage. We're gonna go back and find it though. I wasn't here, was I? Was I there? Yes. Okay. We'll go back to. Yeah. Yep. Okay. Missed it. I'm an idiot, bro. I'm a literal idiot. Okay, right here. Price action. Resistance, resistance, resistance. Broke above. Support. What are we doing right here? What are we going to do from this position? Not what do you see, but what is our next step? What's the next step for us? Okay. Okay. Some people say buy. No, we're not buying. I said, what's the next step? Okay, there you go. Yep. Smaller time frame. We're going to go to our 15. Price is just closed above. Boom. We have our long position. Stops below. Okay, start with the 1-to-1. From that 1-to-1, we then will target some. Oh god, our targets would be really high on this. There's nothing else to target though. If this works out, come on now. If that final target gets hit with our runners, that's ridiculous. But we don't even know if take profit 1's going to work out here. Remember, guys, we're going to lose sometimes. Fuck yeah, baby. Let's fucking go live for you guys. I mean, that was not live, but come on now. That's just a real quick setup. Okay, now I don't think price is gonna reach our final. No, there was just no fucking way. Oh my god, fuck me, bro. I keep hitting play too hard. I'm gonna rewind this back and we're gonna just go through it. Okay, fuck it. I don't even care. Price came back, rejected that spot again. Go to our 15. Wait for another setup. We got our setup. Okay, might want to wait for it to cross over on the 50 just because it's so close. Boom. Fuck it, I don't care. That was such a good setup. It just happened again. Take profit smash. Okay, back-to-back trades. I'm gonna try not to do that again. I don't want to fucking fast forward too much, but that was obvious as fuck. Boom, resistance, right? We got some resistance here. Daily resistance. Oh my god, you gotta be fucking kidding me, bro. Why would I do that? Okay, hold on. I'm gonna try this without seeing what happens. I'm literally gonna go over here, go to replay mode. We'll just start here. I think we're good. Okay, yeah. Resistance was there. Okay. Fuck me, guys. I'm so sorry. That's so stupid though that they don't let you load data on the 1 minute and shit like that. It's fucking ridiculous. Come on, TradingView. Fix your goddamn app. Okay. Okay, we're getting close. Okay. Is that it? No, that's not the rejection. That's not it yet. No, we got it. It's gonna come back down. Reject. Okay. Now we go to our 15. And we're close to our 50, rejecting. We need it to break below. Boom. Short position. Boom. H4. Take our stops above, targeting this little M. All right. Go back to our 15. All right, guys. What's going to happen right here? Let me ask you guys what's going to happen right here. Take profit or stop loss? We're going to go over Fibonacci's next, okay? Take profit. All right. Let's see. Remember, we just won 3 trades in a row. Oh, no. Don't tell me. What are H4? Doesn't look terrible, but remember, it's very bullish candles, a lot bigger than the last one. But we'll go ahead and play this out. We'll see what happens. We dropped for about 32 pips, and then came about 8 pips from take profit. Motherfucker, this better come back now. Melt the yacht. Nope, it's gonna hit stop loss. 100% gonna hit stop loss at this point. Like I said, guys, when you trade for a long time, you know how things go. You see markets a certain way. This will hit stop loss. How much you want to bet this hits stop loss? I'd put a lot of money on it. Told you. You see markets a certain way after you study this stuff so much. But fuck, look at that. 8 pips from stop or from take profit. That's a shame. That's a goddamn shame. I bet you we would have got a 5-minute entry. We would have caught so much more pips, but God, I cough a lot. You cannot win them all, man. We just won back-to-back trades, so 8 pips from stop loss. So close, man. That's just unfortunate. Okay, let's do it. Ooh. I'm going to go over Fibonacci after this, okay? Try to get one more setup, man. Or one more trade. I need some sexy. Okay. 50 average, rejected. Not bad. Okay. Price is not close above our moving averages. We don't have a trade. We do have a trade here, though. Ooh, I'm scared. H4, we got to go below. Keep in mind, guys, are rejecting our moving average, which sometimes is not a good thing. I know it sounds weird, but they rejected it once. It's kind of closing inside of it on this bearish candle. I mean, like I said, guys, there's certain things that I see in the market. I see that we still need to hit this point, which would be our stops. But nonetheless, remember what I said? We're going to take this trade at a 1-to-1. But, you know, I've seen a lot of things in these markets, man. I think that's something that will help you guys is just time and realizing kind of what you're doing here. And as you can see, as I said, price still needed to hit this zone. And guess what it did? What did I say? Did I not just tell you guys it needs to hit the zone? It does. And then it came right up to our take profit. So guess what I would have done right there? I would have re-entered. Easily would have re-entered right on this candle. Closed out, re-entered on this candle. Boom. Same target, same stop loss. We lost 35 pips, and then we made 55 pips. Overall, caught 20 pips. You see what I'm saying? So one thing that comes with trading in general is just that knowledge and just seeing the markets over and over again. 2 times back to back, I just told you guys what was going to happen, and it did. I've seen these things happen so many times, okay? I told you guys, price still needs to hit the support zone. Got to be careful as price starts to, you know, slowly go down. You see this candle body close below these 2 candle bodies. Well, price might kind of shift down, hit the support, and then hit our take profit, okay? That's why doing it over and over again repetitively, you guys are going to get a lot better at this, okay? So overall right there, we would have probably caught about 150 pips on those examples I just gave. But, you know, the key to the strategy is consistently doing it over and over again and winning, okay? Back-to-back trades right here I want to show you guys as well, okay? We had a resistance here, build up, okay? If we would have just kept playing it, we would have just caught a couple more trades, but I'll show you guys real quick so we can get into Fibonacci, okay? We had that resistance build up. What happened? We broke below. We took our short position. We targeted our lows, and take profit was smashed. As take profit got smashed there, H4 again created this support, went to our 15, waited for that long position, and we got it. Well, we could take it there. We could have waited for our 50 just because we're so close to it again. And then again, could have stops below, targeting zone 1, zone 2, and zone 3. For this demonstration, I just want to see if zone 3 gets hit. It does for about 131 pips, okay? Does this make sense to a lot of you guys? Is it starting to make more sense to you? People put 1. Yes, perfect. I love to see it. You guys are actually getting it. It's very simple strategy. Yeah, you're going to lose sometimes, but most of the time you're going to re-enter and catch those pips, if not more. Because remember, you're re-entering at a smaller spot, a shorter spot, or a higher spot. So your stops are even smaller, take profits even bigger. Very, very key that you guys get used to this. You back test, you practice it, you do it live very often, because that's going to get that mental memory for you where it's like, okay, I've seen this pattern happen before, and holy shit. You know what I'm saying? You guys saw me tell you live, like, look, the markets are going to drop right here. And I used to do that for my mentorship, and they'd always be like, holy shit. But when you've been trading for so many years, you just kind of just know these markets, man. I know that when this certain pattern happens, this bitch is going to hit my stop loss. 100% going to hit my stop loss, most likely respect the support or resistance above it or below it, and we're going to continue in the right direction. I know these things, but I've seen the market so many times. It's ridiculous. It's actually ridiculous, okay? So, for example, let me give you an example. Imagine taking this trade here. Imagine taking this trade here, right? Oh my God. You saw that, right? But what else do we have here? A lot of you guys know. Let me ask you guys. Let's see how many of you guys know me in my channel. What do we have happening here? What is happening in this move? Would love to see. Okay, some people said break and retest. Okay, that's obvious, but most of you guys are saying it, right? Exactly. Fibonacci, okay? Not only did we just create a break and retest, a support on a form resistance, But guess what else we just did, fellas? Well, we just created a gold Fibonacci zone. Guess what? Now the Fibonacci is coming into play. Now we're using our Fibonacci to find short and long positions on the higher time frames, as well as small entries. Fuck me, man. On the smaller time frames. Fuck. Right? Here's how I used to trade. Okay. For example, I would have waited for this Fibonacci setup to happen to take a buy position here, right? That's how I would have used to trade. Guess what I'm doing now? I'm waiting for price to create a support like this and then close above my moving averages. So guess what? Guess what I did here? I waited, right? Waited for my Fibonacci. Look at all these pips I just missed out on. I just goddamn missed out on 150 pips because I waited for a Fibonacci zone to occur. Because this already closed above my moving averages, correct? So why not take a buy here and catch this whole move? Would have closed here at this resistance. But instead, what did I do? I waited for Fibonacci. I missed out on 150 pips. Boo-hoo. That's why we don't use the Fibonacci as much as we used to, because I found a new method that's teaching me how to catch more pips faster and get out of trades faster as well. But nonetheless, we have a Fibonacci gold zone rejection here, okay? Anybody need to get the Fibonacci settings? We're going to go here, okay? We're going to go to our Fibonacci tool. It's on the side here. Go to your settings. Take a picture. Take a screenshot. You guys are going to get these recordings anyways. This is my Fibonacci settings. Go ahead and write them down. Do what you got to do. These are my Fibonacci settings, okay? Yeah. Okay. Beautiful Fibonacci rejection. We're now looking for buy positions, right? We're now looking for buy positions. Just sweet. Okay. Guess what we just got? A buy position. Stops below that Fibonacci gold zone. And guess what we can do now? We can use our Fibonacci gold zone to find out our take profits. We can use our first one here, take profit 1, take profit 2, take profit 3. If you entered your settings like I did, this is how your Fibonacci looks. 0.00% is take profit 1, 0.30 take profit 2, and 61.80 to the negative side is take profit 3. Okay, so guess what? Take profit 1 is a beautiful 1-to-1 ratio. Take profit 2, right? Because all we did was look for our Fibonacci gold zone, take a buy on a smaller time frame. So that's two confluences. Fibonacci on the 4 hours telling us to buy. Now we have momentum on a smaller time frame telling us to buy. It's that simple. Okay. But these would be our 3 targets here. Boom. Take profit 1 smashed for 60 pips. Obviously, we got stopped out, but overall take profits did get smashed if we would have actually did the right. Your stop loss is always going to be below your 61.8 zone, most likely down in this area. It's kind of how we would have set it up, to be really honest with you. So could have caught 180 pips overall. But just for an example, Fibonacci gold zone played out beautifully. Okay. Will we use the Fibonacci on higher time frames? Yeah, we actually will. If you can see a Fibonacci zone, and I'm going to look for more just to show you guys, okay? Okay, and if you guys don't know how to use a Fibonacci, you're about to find out. You're always going to take your Fibonacci, and you're going to pull it from the main push, which would be this blue candle here. This is consolidating, right? It's consolidating. This push to this push, we do have a gold Fibonacci zone right there. Put that in replay mode, right? We have our gold Fibonacci zone right there. Go to our 15 and wait for our entry, right? Because now, look, we're using the Fibonacci, but we're also using momentum on smaller time frames. This is just gorgeous. Just a fucking absolute god setup. Okay? Don't tell nobody about this, because you guys are about to be fucking disgusting. Take profit 1. Take profit 2. And of course, take profit 3. Let this play out. Oh, disgusting. Fuck out of here, boy. What is you talking about? 200 fucking pips. What are you talking about? Come on now. You guys get that? You guys understand why I just used my Fibonacci? I'm going to go ahead and show you guys some more Fibonacci examples so you can kind of see where the fibs are getting drawn at and everything like that. Okay. We're using the fib on the H4. Yes. We're using the fib on the H4 to find out if it's a buy or a sell. And then we're using our 15-minute for our entries. Okay. It's disgusting. It is literally disgusting. Okay. Let's go look for some more Fibonacci setups. This is just gross. Let's look for a sell. That's just break and retest. That's beautiful. We would have easily cut a setup there, but look for a nice sell fib. Let's just say we took this right here, okay? And guess what, guys? I'm actually gonna, instead of that, let me just show you guys some examples on where to draw your fibs. I'm just gonna get a clear example, so you guys that don't know how to draw fibs yet can kind of understand real quick, okay? So we got our 15. 15 is really clear with Fibonacci's as well. And we're also going to talk about how you can get more entries along your trades with the 15-minute Fibonacci. Okay. Wesley, I'm going to beat your ass. Keep texting me. So check this out right here. Okay. Price made a major push to the upside from this candle to this candle. Okay. All that means is we're going to take our Fibonacci tool and we're going to draw it from this push. Why don't we draw it from this? Why don't we draw it from down here? Because price came up and price started to consolidate a bit before it made a final strong push. Where did that push start? It didn't start on this pink candle. It did not start on this bearish candle. It started on this big bullish candle. So we're going to start there and we're going to pull Fibonacci right through. Okay, we have our gold zone reject. I know it is not the clearest. We rejected here, rejected in that area here. Okay, either way, it's the same thing. Took our long position here. Always put your stops below your gold zone, or you can use the 90% zone that I have marked up. Okay, this is my stop loss zone. That's why it's red. You guys have this, okay? This is all a part of the settings. That's my 90% stop loss zone. Targeting our main take profit did not get hit. May have gotten hit later, no. But take profit 2 did get smashed for 51 pips with a 24 pip stop. Look at the save. Look at the save. Look at the trade. Okay? Do some more Fibonacci examples for you. Okay, Fibonacci is very, very useful tool. You use this Fibonacci right here with moving averages and momentum, you're going to be deadly. Okay, price came up and it broke down here. Where did price make this major push to the upside? Well, it started at this candle. So start from wick to wick, boom. Okay, gold zone rejection, boom. Overall, could have got 101 pips using our suggested stop loss. We got a 32 pips stop loss, okay? Very, very. Can we do one where it disrespects a Fibonacci? If I can find one, yes. Fibonacci doesn't get disrespected too often. You guys can do Fibonacci on the 15. You can do it on the 5, H4, daily, however you want to do it. But just make sure if you do it on the H4 daily that your account can hold whatever you trade for that long, because it's going to take a while for it to hit, okay? I recommend going on the H4, finding a Fibonacci setup, and then going to your smaller time frame to confirm. And nasty. Come on, GJ, what are you doing? I don't even see one that didn't work out. Okay, here's one right here. Looks like a decent push. Okay, resistance build up. And if you wanted to, let's say you waited for that. Let's just say this is your entry here. Oh, fuck. I was going to go to the 1 minute and get a little sniper moving average entry. But it'll literally log me back to the first fucking day because Trading View sucks. But whatever. Price flooded. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. This push here. Fibonacci rejections. Price flooded. A lot of people are asking me, why didn't you take a Fibonacci entry, like something like, let's just say this let's just say that this was a Fibonacci zone right here, rejected our Fibonacci, for example, boom. Why wouldn't you take this sell here? Because guess what? Overall, we're bullish. We create support. H4, bullish. We're going up. You see what I'm saying? Price has to be bearish to take a Fibonacci sell position. You need to break market structure. What does that mean? You need these candles, this price to break below all of this bullshit here, come down, then make a Fibonacci to break to the downside. This is still support. This is still market structure going up. Okay. Let's see. See if we get some more 15-minute entries. Right here, guess what? We have our push here. Gold zone, beautiful. Moving average crossover like we spoke about yesterday. Respecting our moving averages. We're above them, right? We could have taken a buy position here, save some pips, same entry though. But guess what? Why did we take this Fibonacci buy instead? Because look at, this is market structure here. Market structure has officially been broken through at this point. Now we're looking for Fibonacci buy positions because market structure has been broken to the upside. We broke through all of this bullshit, and now we're coming back to retest all this bullshit, and we're gone. Boom. Price took the fuck off. Fibonacci is disgusting too, guys. Don't ever sleep on the Fibonacci. Only reason I don't use it as much anymore is because it takes a while for setups to occur. You're going to miss a lot of pips if you're not taking those momentum trades, okay? Just backtested, and it's fucking crazy how easy it is to spot. Thank you, ass eater. Do we move stop loss to break evens after take profit 1 or 2 on Fib? I would pretty much from take profit 1 stops to break even. Take profit 2 stops to take profit 1. Take profit 3, you're out. You won. Okay, that's how I would do it. Can we use this strategy only on MT5 or on TradingView? You can use them on either. Okay. Fibonacci is disgustingly deadly. We have a major push here to the upside. Price rejected here. Didn't go up for very much, but price did manage to go up for 56 pips on a 15-minute chart. That's kind of one where it didn't get respected as much. It should have flew past take profit 1, but it did not. Okay. Is it 100% accurate? You're always going to win? No. But you can make a lot using Fibonacci alone. A lot. Okay, we have a push here. Gold zone rejection. Take profit 2, just about smashed for 122 pips on a 15-minute chart. That's gross. Fibonacci is so disgusting. Look at this push right here. Easy. Stop, or not stop. Rejection. Look at this gold zone. Right? We just drew our Fibonacci from this major push to the top. Bam. Gold zone and skyrocketed. Okay. Very simple to use the Fibonacci. Very, very simple. Oh, I swear to God, just McLaren always driving to my house. Whenever he fucking does, he revs his engine right next to my Lambo. Don't do that. Fibs work on any time frame. I don't use fibs with gold. No, gold fucking tear you apart. I hate gold sometimes. I swear to God. Okay, so that's where we are with fibs. Again, remember, we can look for our fibs on a higher time frame, such as this push here, right here. Boop, boom, gold zone rejection. Can we take a buy here? Of course we can. But let me show you guys something real quick. And I just quack like a little girl, but let me show you guys something real quick, okay? This is gonna trip you guys out right here, okay? Because is this a good setup? 100% good, right? This is a great setup. Let's go to replay mode and pretty much see, okay? Gold zone rejection. Let's say we go to our 15. Perfect setup on the 15. We're gonna take our long position, right? We're in confluence with each other. So we take our long position. We target our main target with our stops to our suggested stop over a 1, almost a 1-2 ratio, right? And price flew. Caught 99 pips, right? Caught 99 pips. Guess what the fuck we could have done? I don't know if you guys see it. I'm looking at it right now, though, right? Right before we caught this, there was a whole nother setup that occurred. Guys, look. Look. Resistance. Support. Support. Oh, my God. Would you look right there? We have another setup. No Fibonacci. Just support. Go to our 5-minute or 15-minute. I'm sorry. Price closed above, but we'll wait for the red to grab it because it's kind of nearing in. Boom. Take our long position. Bro, come on, bro. If I'm not the best trader alive, I don't know who the fuck is. Stops below. Target our main zone. So 1-to-1. Guess what? Okay, let's just go to our H4. I ain't got time for this. Take profit smash, 54 pips. Not only that, guess what? Right after we hit that, our Fibonacci play happened. Beautiful Fibonacci play happened. And we caught another 105 pips. Bro, get fucking real. You cannot tell me that these strategies combined, using the Fibonacci, using our moving averages, support resistance, price action, bro, really, this is godly as fuck. 160 pips caught between these two trades. In the span of, just on GJ alone, keep that in mind, okay? Took the trade here. It took us about, we caught both of these entries in 2 days, 3 days, 2.5 days. It took us 2.5 days to catch 150 pips on just one pair. Who knows what the fuck was happening on all these other pairs, right? We could easily be taking like 10 trades a week, catching anywhere from 50 pips and up each trade, 500 plus pips a week. Put a standard on that, 500 pips on a standard, looking at about, someone help me with the math here because I'm so bad at math and I don't use standards. I'm just used to mine, okay? $5,000 in 1 week made off of a standard. Come on, guys. You catch 500 pips a week, you're making $5,000 on a standard, okay? Just to put that in perspective for you guys, I use 10 standards when I trade. Nothing below 10 standards, okay? If I'm catching 500 pips in a week, what am I making? What am I making in 1 week if I catch 500 pips? Do the fucking math, bro. Okay. Yeah. And there's going to be people out there, I know a lot of people say, 50K, that's a lot. I don't make that exactly, but I've had those weeks before. But it is up there, though. Listen, a lot of people tell me one thing. You make all this money teaching. You make all this money with VIP, blah, 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 blah. If you only knew how much I made with trading and then add the two numbers together, suck my dick. I make enough to take care of my family, your family, and every single cousin you have. It's cousins, families, and families' cousins. You see what I'm saying? So it is what it is. A lot of people are going to say, oh, he makes money doing this. Okay, yeah, I do make money teaching, but guess what? You don't even know how much I make trading on top of it. And when you know how to trade and you actually trade right, teach that shit. Why would I sit here and make one income stream when I can have three? Makes no sense. Why would I make $200,000 a month when I can make $600,000 a month? You see what I'm saying? Why would I not triple my income stream? Who wouldn't do that? If you know what you're doing, you can teach it the right way and actually help people out. Bitch, I'm teaching that shit. I'm making extra money teaching it because I know how to trade, and I might as well help people. Might as well make some more bread. Already making so much. Don't ever limit yourself to one income stream ever. Once you guys start trading successfully, teach it or go get some properties, right? Oh, same situation. You make so much trading. Why are you out here buying houses and reselling them? When save that for someone else. No, motherfucker, I'm gonna make more than one income stream, right? So, come on now. Very simple. You know what I'm saying? Someone says I'm an IML. Unless you're an IML. If you're an IML, fuck those two income streams. Because you're not even really trading anyways. You're just fucking making money off getting people in. Fuck all that. But yes, real estate, shit like that's always good, okay? We're going to go and take a break. If 4-hour key levels are showing higher or lower than fib levels, which do we target? You would target your key levels, okay? Key levels are going to be more important than your fib. That's a really good question. I appreciate that question, actually. So what he's saying is, let's say, for example, let's just say you took this Fibonacci. Let's say this was a gold zone Fibonacci. You took your long position. Are you going to target your main Fibonacci zone? Or are you going to target a major resistance? Major resistance, always, okay? You're still over a 1-to-1, almost a 1-to-2. But always target your main resistance or support key levels before you target your main Fibonacci. Okay? Make sense? That's just how it is. All good? Good. Okay. Take a 10-minute break. Wesley, you have anything to say, my guy? Or are you all good? No? Nothing about when everything's going to come out. Everything's good, probably, then. Assuming. Going to allow you guys to go ahead and look at each other. Some of you guys are really fucking ugly. But there you go. Please, nobody pull your PP out or anything crazy. This has to go to YouTube. I'll just edit and blur it anyways. But don't do nothing crazy. And don't look at me because I got basketball shorts on with this jean jacket. I'm a fucking fraud. I'll be back. Y'all take a little break. I'm about to be back in like 5 seconds, but really quick, just to clear some things up. When I said this is going to be uploaded to YouTube, I did not mean like for people to watch. This is going to be uploaded to a private YouTube channel, so I can send you guys the link to rewatch this forever. So I don't want you guys to think that I'm resending this and posting it on YouTube and giving it out for free and just disrespecting all of you. That's fucking terrible. That's not what's happening. I just meant I'm going to post it on YouTube privately, and everyone who paid is going to get the link to that video, nobody else. So thought I would just say that before you guys try to fucking jump me and shit. I'll be back. Need one more drink. All right. Now I'm going to take this whole stream. Oh, fuck. Oh, my God. I literally just swallowed a whole fucking Dorito. What the fuck? God, that was fucking terrible. All right. So, for this portion of the vlog, I want open the chat. Go ahead. Q&A. We're gonna do a little Q&A for a little bit. Any questions you guys have, ask. I've shown a lot of the strategy. There shouldn't be really too much questions on that, but just to tighten a little bit of stuff up. Let me zoom in on this so I can actually see it. So, okay, it's a good question. Someone asked, what? Let me just see something real quick. Really? Somebody asked, what do you do when you have multiple rejections on a resistance or support? How do you know when to enter? Like, let's say it's like boom, boom, boom. When are you going to take your buy? You're going to simply take your buy anytime price breaks above those moving averages. Once price breaks above those moving averages and it starts to swoop it up, you take your buy. If stop loss gets hit, but you're still making a support, you're going to enter again once the swoop happens a second time. Okay. So there's no like right or wrong answer. Like, okay, let's wait till this exact rejection. No, it's all about how your moving averages are reacting with price. And if that support / resistance is still there, well, then you're still going to be looking for entries. That's why we're taking more than one entry sometimes after a loss, because we know we're still on that support or resistance. Okay. What time frame do you usually trade on for currency? Bro, we're on the H4 for support and resistances, right? H4 for price action, Fibonacci's, M15 to find our buy or sells using the swoop. That's all. Okay. Do you look at the pips or money? You don't look at the pips or the money. Don't watch how much money is going up and down. Don't look at your pip count. You need to look at how price is reacting in the markets. Okay. Price hits a really, really strong support and starts to react / a really strong resistance and starts to react. Well, then guess what? Then you start to kind of watch how price is moving. You don't sit there and say, oh my God, I'm up $25. I'm up $37. This is where I take my profit. Why the fuck would you ever do that? You're not going to look, oh, I'm up 36 pips. Let's take profit. I love the number 36. Like, no, if you're not out of support or resistance, what are you doing? You get what I'm saying? There's nothing to stop there. Okay. Always watch how price is moving. The money does not matter. The pip count does not matter. It's how price is reacting with the market that matters, because that's where things are going to reverse. Okay. How many trading accounts should we have? I mean, there's no really any right answer for that. It's how many trading accounts you want, what size, what's your goal, how much do you want to make, what percentage are you shooting for? I shoot for 25% a month, usually catch about 40% a month, but it just depends. Okay. If I have a $100,000 account, I'll probably shoot for about 25 to 30K a month. Just depends on what you're shooting for. You have a $100 account, well, then you might shoot for 50%. I mean, it just depends what you want to be happy with, but then again, $100, 50%, making $50 in a month. You better apply at McDonald's, because that ain't gonna get you nowhere. Do you recommend always? Well, that question just disappeared. What broker do you use? It's on my website. Let's see. Do you recommend always throwing the same lot size? No. I mean, I would definitely recommend that you actually calculate the pips. So let's say your stop loss is 30 pips, your take profit's 100 pips, and you have a $100 account. You want to risk 3%. Well, if you were to do a 0.10, you would be risking on 30 pips, you'd be risking $30. You'd be risking, yeah. So if you want to shoot for 3%, you'd probably want to do a 0.01, because 30 pips on a 0.01. Okay, because you see how I calculated that? 0.01, 30 pips is going to be a $3 loss. That's 3% of $100. Okay. Always risk 3 to 5% max. That's what I usually like to do. But you know, like I said, I have to be honest with you guys. You guys have a $100 account, and you want to grow that thing kind of fast. I hate to say it, but you better stop. I mean, I don't like to tell you guys this, but you know, you want to turn $100 into $1,000 within a month, then you're not going to risk 3 to 5%. You're going to risk more like 20 to 30% trade, which I can't say it's good or bad. I'm going to be honest with you guys. It's bad, but it's also good. If you have the right strategy and you know what you're doing, then risking 20% is really not that big of a deal. I mean, I'd rather shoot for 10 or 15%, but yeah, it's just kind of how much you want to grow, how fast you want to grow it. Okay. it always varies. Do you use the moving average strat until you see the fib and use both in Confluence? I like to use everything in Confluence in general. So I like to see if I see a Fibonacci setup with the moving average on smaller time frames is a great trade. Okay, always use Confluence. Okay, you always want to have two Confluences, whether it's H4 support / resistance and the moving average on the 15, or H4 support resistance with a Fibonacci on the 15. Okay, very simple. Do you always trade with 100K? No, I trade with more than 100K. Do you wait for candle confirmations? No. I don't wait for no candle confirmation. I do like to see a very strong bullish or bearish candle break above our moving averages. It's a beautiful sight, but I'm not going to sit there and like make sure that it's there. No, that is not how it's going to work. If it breaks above, it breaks above. If it breaks below, it breaks below. Should we always have runners? I recommend always having runners because you're going to capitalize on a lot more pips. Take a lot of your profit. Take 80% of your profit, but let that 20% run for miles, and you're going to make a lot more money, okay? Especially because sometimes major targets do really get hit. It just takes like a week. When did I realize, oh, I got it now? Once I started to see that I was winning way more than I was losing and that my percentage gains were just going up over and over. What do you look at weekly? I'm looking at support resistance and channels, as well as maybe some Fibonacci setups, but I'm really looking at support resistance and then channels. That's pretty much it. Just channels, support resistance. And then once those resistances or supports get respected, I'm just going to the smaller time frame and I'm looking for that entry. Very simple. Show us a channel. Okay, so I'm going to go over channels again now that I just thought about it, because we went over channels a lot yesterday, but or a little bit yesterday, but I want to go over them again now. So let's go ahead and go over some channels and see how to use them / when they get respected. Okay, so these are all going to be removed here. And we're going to go and try to find ourselves a couple of different channels to work with. But keep in mind, guys, channels are not always the easiest to find. Lots of just different trends throughout the markets that you have to watch out for. But a proper channel is going to be, kind of I think it was too bullish there to find a really good channel. But we'll see if we can find a decent channel. It's going to be on different time frames as well, but I think it's best that we just try to find a nice channel on the H4 to start. Okay, this looks like a pretty solid channel. Going to be 100% honest. It's a very, very good channel. I can already tell. Okay. Okay. Top of channel, bottom of channel, both being respected. Okay. Anytime price hit the bottom of the channel, let's say we started here, we had another channel touch here. We could have actually done the same thing with that rejection. We could have went to our 15, wait for price to close above, and then once price closed above, took in our buy position around here, and then pretty much targeted for our take profit. Okay, we'd have our stop loss. I think we were gonna enter right there. We pretty much target that next high, stops below, right? A little 101, and then boom, take profit would have got smashed. Okay, now we're gonna wait for the top of our channel to get hit, or the bottom again, which pretty much right there we could have started to look for our buy positions. Just be very wary because the channel did not get touched 100% yet. But if we adjust this a little bit, then it did get touched. So it's all about kind of adjusting and seeing, is it an area where the channel could possibly be? Okay, because it's not always going to be 100%. How can you say the channel's wicking here when it could be up here, right? You can't. So you just know it's in that area. You could start going to your 15-minute, and this is, oh, fuck me, bro. I hate this fucking thing. Why does it do that? Like I said, where did it do it? I don't remember. Oh, right here, right there, right? We also have some more price action here. So now we're using price action, right? We're using price action as well. Okay, we take our Fibonacci for that push. We do have a gold zone area rejection in this area, little delayed response. Okay, just different things adding up for a buy position. We then, like I said, we would have gone to our 15-minute chart. We would have waited for that buy position to happen. Most likely could have took our buy there. Stretch this out and take a look. H4. Stops below. Okay, remember I was gonna say is be very wary. Have your stops well below that channel just in case the channel is a little bit lower. Okay, but you're still gonna target your zones. Do you see what I'm saying? we're actually having that stop below our channel significantly because we're not sure if this is the proper channel. Whoa. Or is it here, right? You know, it's in this area. We know that for a fact, but rejections can happen in different areas. You know, different brokers are going to show different rejections. So let's just be honest with ourselves here and make sure we're very wary of what's going on. Okay. Support. And then we pretty much just take that and let that play out. And take profit was smashed. Okay. 113 pips. Very, very simple. Channels are one of the easiest things. Oh, look at that rejection we just had to our channel, right? So we'll start looking for short positions around that rejection. Targeting, our next zone would actually be there. So we got to pray price hits that point, stops above. Okay, going to our 15, we had to make sure price broke below, which it did there. So that would be our entry. End of market, probably end of the week there, unfortunately. But let's just see how this plays out. Our main target would probably be the bottom of the channel. If you do want to hold some runners, like I said, then you would want to hold them to the bottom of the channel or however you want to play it. But let's see how this plays out. Ooh, stops almost got hit, and we did get stopped out there. But, this is something that happened in the span of a few days. So we would have saw this support be created. Once we saw the rejection to this support, guess what we would have done, right? Because remember, guys, price made a huge support, right? And it was for over about 84 pips. We could have probably, or we would have actually closed price about, let's see. We would have closed price off of this rejection. So we would have closed right here. So we still would have caught about 30 pips, right? Would have caught about 36 pips, 40 pips. Closed here because now we just created a support, right? Gone to our 15. And guess what? Now we're taking a buy position, okay? Stops below. 1-to-1 ratio. And we took our buy position now. Take profit smashed, okay? Very simple, because remember, we can't just look at that channel. We still got to remember our original analysis and how we trade. We don't get to just switch things up. Guess what we also saw here? Fibonacci gold zone that ended up working out for take profit 1, catching us over 130 pips, okay? Remember, we're looking at everything. I know the channel said to sell to this position, but guess what? Unfortunately, we had a support that was created with our original analysis. So we got out, we took our buy, we caught multiple pips off of that. Okay, that makes sense. You're going to connect the lows and the highs of the channel, okay? But does it make sense to you guys that a support was created on the H4? We're not going to hold that sell. Yes? Okay. That should make a lot of sense because guess what? It's a support. What we've been talking about. Okay? Let's keep going. Guess what? We got built up near the top of that channel. Oh shit. We got built up right here. Guess what we're gonna do? We're gonna wait for our red moving average to get broken below. Okay. Just to be safe. We're gonna have stops above. For us to have stops above, we need to at least have a 1-to-1 ratio and let that play out. Don't you dare fucking consolidate on me now, baby. Ugh, probably going to get stopped out here. Like I said, I've seen the market a lot. This looks like a trade that I would rather just say, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Imagine. Oh my God. And then we had a support we made here. So guess what? We took a long position. This is how I used to actually trade. No fucking cap. Oh my God, when I first started. All right, we got some strong resistance here. So we're going to go take a short position here. Bro, I would literally trade like this and probably lose my whole fucking account. But either way, price actually ended up hitting our fucking take profit. It just took a fucking year, right? Price to hit our take profit for 75 pips. It was a 1-to-1, it was whatever. But however, right here, I'm not going to be completely honest with you guys. I was pretty fucking concerned right here. This looked like it was going to continue the upside. However, it did not, thank God, because it does look like a Fibonacci long on the 15. But, you know, keeping our original analysis. And remember, guys, I'm looking at this on the 15. Realistically, if I'm watching this live, I'm watching this on the H4 as well to make sure everything's in confluence with each other. And there was never, like, come on now. Price never gave me a reason to get out of this trade on the H4. We broke down. This is where I was like, oh, this is nerve-wracking. This looks like it could keep going up. Was right about here. Okay. But price never, oh no, I'm sorry, I was right about here. Right. But price never gave me a reason to actually get out. Guess what price actually did on the H4? Created another build up for another sell position. We could take another sell position to the downside. That's why I always look at your higher time frames when you're trading. Don't ever just sit there and look at the 15, or you're going to do dumb shit like I was just showing you. Obviously, you're not going to sit there and just buy off support. I'm just fucking around. But, you know, like right here, I got concerned. This looks like a bullish spot. If I would have just went to my H4, I would have realized this was a fucking resistance. This is a resistance, but on the 15, it doesn't really look like a clear resistance. It's just like this, and this doesn't look like a clear resistance. It's just kind of messy. We're breaking above it. H4, wow, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful resistance. Could have taken another sell position, okay? Always watch different time frames. You get what I'm saying? Does that make sense to you guys? The fuck did I forget a drink, though? Okay. Let's continue. Low support was made. We could have looked for sells or buys, but we didn't. Rejected that zone again. Oof. So right there, beautiful support. Went to our 15. We had our entry at about, where the fuck are my moving averages at? What the hell is happening right now? There we go. Okay. We would have took our buy position there. We could have targeted, we have to go to our H4 to target anything, but okay, not much to target here. Could have targeted in here for this build up. Main target could have been up in this area, I guess you could say, and then stops below, right? Very simple setup. Played out fucking gorgeously too, just to create resistance for another sell. Okay, now we're back to the point that I already showed you guys. This is earlier in I think yesterday's stream where we took sell positions here. But let's remember, guys. Let's see if we can, you know, pretty much reject this channel that we've been rejecting. Right? We're doing it again. Rejected this channel again. So should we look for long positions here? 100%. Boom. We have our long position. Let's take a better entry here. All right, because guess what? Guys, what do we have here? Can anyone tell me two things that we have here on this buy that I just took? What are two things that I see? Okay. Support. Double bottom. Support on that channel. Check it out. 122 pips gain off of this beautiful channel we've been marked up for this whole fucking month, basically, right? Started in June of 2020. Still respecting it in July. Still respecting it in August. These things take months to happen. Still respecting that fucking channel. Always have your channels drawn up on the H4 and leave them there, okay? Beautiful channel rejection. Beautiful support made. Double bottom. Caught that. Major pips. Who's with me? Baby. So fucking easy. It's actually scary. Disgusting. Fuck me. Clean rejection to our top of our channel. Clean sell. That's crazy. Price officially broke below our channel. However, like I said, it could be adjusted. And now we're back inside of our channel. So me personally, I'm going to actually take a buy here. Why would that just disappear on me like that? Ugh, that's garbage. That's garbage. So price could have been in the channel, came back in the channel, took a buy, took a loss, but holy fuck, we've been winning this whole fucking way. But oh god, okay, then price really just flooded. So from this point on, you could have yes, because look at the moving averages here. We definitely could have looked for short positions along the break, especially that break here, because at this break here, we know for a fact we are way out of that channel. Okay, we have our moving averages crossing over on the smaller time frames as well as the higher time frames. So if we wanted to, we could actually look for a short position here. Okay, again, just basic price action. Where would we target? Remember, guys, we're not just using channels. We have to use our support and resistance again. Okay, so that could be some type of setup we took. Okay, would have worked out great. Again, price flooded. We would have took another short position here off of momentum. Let's see, down in that area, correct. Then we would be able to target our next key zone, which could have been about that. Okay, stops above the recent. We could have at least continued to flood to the downside there. Nothing else. I would kind of stop pushing at this point. Probably going to hit that zone, but I mean, I wouldn't push it. I wouldn't push anything else there. We did hit that zone, and then we had some decent build up here for resistance and support. Nothing really good to trade here. Okay, you see what I'm saying? We're out of that channel now. We're done. There's no more channel. Now we're just back to support and resistance. Okay, the main thing we're looking at. Little Fibonacci push here. Gold zone came pretty close. We have some build up. Probably could have went to our 15. Took in a short position there. And then pretty much went to our H4. Stops above that build up. And then kind of need to see if we have anything we can grip onto. Doesn't really look like it, does it? I mean, we have that. That's like the furthest, but that's going to be a minute if we ever touch that. I doubt it, but say we did. Yeah, it's too much consolidation here. We had some decent build up here as well. We broke above. Oh, okay. And I already fucking seen that. What? Little Fibonacci gold zone rejection on the H4. Right? Go to our 15. See what I'm saying? Took our buy position here. Main target stops below. Sucking me off. Take profit smashed. See what happens with our actual Fibonacci gold zone numbers. See if we can hit all of our targets or not. Target hit. Target hit. Come on now. Fibonacci is actually gross, though. Fibonacci is gross. Okay. Simple. It was a simple fucking trade. Right. So, realistically, we took a loss here. We took a win. Took a loss here. All right. We took a one. Or no, we took a loss. Probably cleared it. Took a few losses. Overall, though, you're going to take a lot of wins. Like I said, probably go 7 for 10 to start off. 7 for 10. Around that, I'd say. Give you guys some fair numbers. Should we twin trade? No, I'm not twin trading. I don't know what that means. Any questions? I don't recommend doing this on the MT4. No, I don't recommend it. I do not recommend using this on the MT4 because remember, MT4 is allowing you to only see so much. You're on your phone. Okay. Trading view, you're gonna see everything. You see everything. You see what I'm saying? Right? And this is a small computer screen. This is my smallest computer screen I have. But I'm able to see charts from August of 2020 up to now, right? Or October of 2020, sorry, August. So it's like a few months, okay? You're on TradingView on your phone. You're only going to see maybe a couple weeks. I would use FXCM when you add these. Use FXCM. Okay. Anybody who's just now joining or joined late, these are the pairs we trade, okay? GBP JPY, GBP USD, Euro USD, GBP odd, gold, US 30, German 30, NAS 100, and Bitcoin, okay? Now, I've now pretty much touched on everything but one thing. One thing I do kind of want to show you guys is, let's say you enter, right? You enter the normal strategy. We have support. We go to our 15, right? We go to our 15, and guess what? We now have our setup, okay? Another thing I want to mention though, Fibonacci. Can the Fibonacci play come in during the setup, okay? Absolutely. Right here, rejection. We got more entries. You see what I'm saying? Take profit already got smashed. Take profit would have still got smashed out, but all you're going to use Fibonacci for now is just more entries. Again, let's say we had this little tweezer top sell. We took our 15-minute sell. All right. I'm going to actually just let this play out on the H4. Let's just say we took our short position here. Targeted this. Stops above. All right. Okay. Worked out perfectly. If we go to our 15, guess what we had? We had a couple Fibonacci setups, right? We had a Fibonacci setup here. All right. I think we did. Maybe not. We'll see. I think we had one here. Put our stops to our suggested zone, though. We take our short position here. Put our stops to our suggested zone. And we target the bottom. I mean, shit. There's another entry right there. We're now using our Fibonacci while we're in this trade to capture more entries. You get what I'm saying? And we're going to use our 15-minute and our 5-minute. Oh, fuck me. I can't even move now. Damn it, that sucks. Okay, well, either way. Boom. Right? Gold Fibonacci, flooded. Stop never hit, take profit did. We're just catching more entries while we're already in this moving average trade. Okay, does that make sense? This is very simple. All the red what? Okay, so someone wants to see the indicators again. Okay, it's just a 50 SMA, an 8 SMA, and then a ECH. Okay, Kai Johnson, only thing open, everything else is turned off. Base numbers, everything the same. Kai Johnson's the only thing open. Okay, to reach that, you're gonna go to indicators. You're gonna type in ICH, and it's gonna be right there. Okay, turn everything off except for your Kai Johnson, and put your 3 moving averages on, and you're set when it comes to that. Okay. Now, someone said they want to know about red flags. Anything happening on the H4 can be a red flag. Anything on the 15, don't worry about it. H4, like let's say, for example, your targets were down here, and we're watching this on the H4 and we see a support, okay? This is cause for concern. I'd close this, okay? We saw this earlier, guys, and I told you guys, I've seen the markets in my life. I know this is going to continue down. Same pattern, guys. Remember what I showed you guys earlier? This is the same pattern. We have a strong support, but then we have a candle body that's closing below the previous bodies on the support. Most likely price will continue to flood. It'll most likely hit our next zone, and then it'll come back up. Showed you guys this earlier. It'll most likely happen again. However, if we're taking a sell position from up here and we see this support occur, we're going to be cautious, and this is now a red flag for us because, well, price may continue to the upside, okay? So we would either stop to break even, take our profit, or put our stops maybe around this area, okay? Or because we have support here, maybe we go a little bit above that just in case it comes back to rejecting, continues to the downside, okay? Very simple. all the red flags, that is all the red flags. Support and resistance that are being respected, opposite of what we see. There's nothing else. What else are you going to see? Okay, news events? Yes, of course. Support resistance being made on the H4 or above? Yes, that's it. Moving average gets closed above, that's fine. I don't care. Moving averages are not under it anymore. I don't care. Crossover moving averages, I don't care. It's price action that we're looking for, okay? Any more questions? It works. LOL, I'm already up. Hell yeah, boy. Already knew that. I ain't teaching no bullshit. I ain't sitting here for 5 hours, 2 days for no reason. I want to show y'all some shit. Someone said, how do you swing and scalp? Okay. Good question. Open up your weekly chart, right? Same fucking thing. It's going to be very easy for me to explain. Okay. See if we can find a clean setup. Look at this clean weekly support, right? Oops. Very clean weekly support. Let's go down to our H1 and let's wait for price to close above our moving averages. Wow. Let's take our long position. Shit, you gotta go deep on that bit for a weekly to catch it. There it is. Guess what? Stops below. Targeting our main resistance, right? Look at that. 248 pip stop loss, 652 pip take profit. This is now a swing trade using the same setup, but now we're going between two different time frames, right? Guess what? This shit fucking works on any time frame. There you go. 652 pips just got caught. How long did it take you to take that trade? Well, it took you about 14 days, 2 weeks. That's a swing trade, baby. Okay. Let's go to the scalping version. Still don't really recommend using the hourly. You can back test it if you like it. Use it if you're good with it. Use it. But let's say we see that support on the hourly. Okay. We can then go to our 5-minute chart. Fucking God. I can't show you how to scalp because TradingView doesn't allow it. But it's the same situation, hourly or H4 still. H4 supports you can still use, but then you're going to get your entry on the 5 or the 5-minute and then just target like maybe 30-minute support and resistances. And you can pretty much do it that way as well. But I recommend just day trading it and weekly trading it or swing trading it. But I don't recommend super scalping it. I mean, you can, but I recommend day trading it for the best trades. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Remember, you want to do some yeah. Someone asked to see the Lambo. But you want to see some swing trades work out, you're going to just simply use your weekly for support and resistance, which is actually going to be a lot stronger, a lot more accurate because now you're even on a higher time frame, right? Weekly support resistance, weekly Fibonacci, same thing. But you're going to use your H1 to get your entries now. Bro, really? You're going to fucking kill the game. But if we're cool holding your trades that long, do it. Me personally, you can suck me sideways. I ain't doing that shit. I ain't holding no trades for 14 days. Imagine you hold your trade for 14 days, take profits almost there, and then it just reverses on you. And it took you 7 days to watch that reversal happen. What? I'll beat someone's ass. But, you know, looking at the weekly, same thing. Literally. Same thing. Resistance. Okay. Tweezer tops. Support. All right. Pull that all the way through. Support again. Very easy. Pull that through more. Resistance. Okay. Same thing. We're just waiting for price to hit those zones, right? We have build up here. We have some build up here. Very easy. Oops. All right. Very, very simple build up here. So let's say we go to our 1 hour. It looks the same, guys, but it's just higher time frames, more pips, takes longer to do. Same setup. Stops above, go to our weekly. Oh God. Okay, go to our week. Oh God, that's so bad. Take a short position like right there. Stops above, and then we can just target zone 1 for 473 pips, and then let our runners run down just in case to big major zone down here for about 1,800 pips with a 400 and actually no, maybe about 238 stop loss. We'll go a little higher than that though. Okay, there's your main trade there. So price drop for about 1,400 pips at one point, but if you want to hold this till take profit gets hit, it's 100% up to you. But I just can't. I can't do it. Take profit did get hit for 1,800 pips. If you do want to hold, you can. And that took you about 2 weeks again. Take profit to get hit. So if you want to hold trades for 2 weeks, it's a beautiful way to trade. Don't get me wrong. I mean, it's a beautiful way to trade. It does work, but I can't do it myself, bro. I just can't. It hurts me. But I mean, that's pretty much it. Any last questions? Someone said they want to see the Lamba. Hold on. Unplug my computer, just fucking dies. The mic's gonna have to switch though. Oops. Okay. Oh shit. Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Just sitting there looking all fucking cute. Yep. What model is that? A Huracan Evo. That is sorry, I don't know if it cut out or not. That's a 2020 Huracan Evo. Motherfucker was about too much money. Way too much money. Lambos are really expensive right now because they stopped making them because of COVID for a minute. I'm gonna wrap it. I'll probably get rid of the Tesla. I hate to say it. I'm gonna wrap it matte purple, and then I'm gonna put a wing on it, and then I'm going to put stars in the roof, and that's it. I'll put like 30K into it. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate you guys for coming back again. Beautiful, beautiful trading strategy. You guys make a lot of money. You took notes. You backtest this. You put your all into this. You're gonna make a lot of money. Okay. What's the next goal / car? I want another house. I want a few houses to rent out. That'll be my next goal. I want to get a 720S McLaren, SVJ, Lambo eventually. I'm not worried about that right now, but I want the 720S soon for sure. Maybe another house or two. Just rent them out. But yeah, that's my goals right now. Those are the only 3 indicators that you need. 2 SMAs and the Kaizen stuff. Someone said, when's the Jeep going to be done? Jeep will be done a couple of weeks. I keep adding more. Add stars to the roof. I'm going to show you guys actually what the Jeep looks like right now, if you guys can see. It's disgusting. I mean, it's literally disgusting. And you guys are going to love it. It's straight fucking snake gang. I don't know if you guys can see it. It should load. It should get there. Huge lift, white rims, Mamba FX logo on the side, top, They're gonna put an LED bar, a little stairway to get up because it is huge. They're gonna put more LED lights inside, outside, stars in it. There's gonna be a snake statue, kind of like how the Rolls Royce sits, but on the front. It'd be pretty gross. But yeah, that's pretty much what's going on with that. I appreciate you guys. Like I was telling people, there's a chance of a lifetime. I'm probably never gonna do this again, ever. I don't plan on ever doing another one of these. But you guys now have everything you're gonna need. I'm gonna send you guys these, bro. At this point, there's no excuse. You guys have everything you will ever fucking need, bro. Don't go look for no other stupid ass strategy. I swear to God, bro. Don't. I don't care who's trying to teach you a strategy. You don't need it. This was it. This is everything. This works for me. It's never stopped working for me. It'll never stop working. Okay. Someone said, "What's your favorite car?" 1,000 times. For me right now, the Lambo for sure. Probably the Lamborghini. But I don't know. I gotta see the Jeep when it gets out too. I don't know. I can't tell you 100%. But all right, guys. Love you guys. I'm gonna send you guys the links to the video. Only you guys will see it. And Wesley, you're fucking fired, bro. All right. I love you guys, man. Like I said, DM me, bro. All of you guys DM me your results throughout the week. I want to see you guys take action. I want to see you guys make money. I will reply. I will repost it. I love to see it. Send me your guys' trades. I might even respond to some of you and be like, yo, that's not a good trade. You messed up by seeing this. Just message me on Instagram, all right? I'll open as many as I can. I want to see your guys' trades throughout the week. All right. Love y'all. Peace.